Alright folks, I've been able to put 100 kilometers away. Not easily, but a lot easier than when I started this tour. That's for sure. So we're looking at another 100 in front of us. It's not a very hilly ride. I have a feeling it's going to be a very dirty ride. I have a feeling I'll be riding alongside some duck farms and just a lot of rural neighborhood. Somebody ran into a bike. When I was in the USA, one thing that I did is I tried to fix up my mom's car. It's a green Buick, I think it's Century, and she kept it in pretty good condition. It was a specific year, a specific make, but I was able to change the tire, change the oil, fix the window, do a bunch of like little routine maintenance things on it. Anyways, in the middle of some village in China, my mom's car, same color, same make and model, same year. Sorry Mom, I can't help you on that one. Gonna take more than an oil change to get that thing back in working order. One thing that I'm seeing a lot of on these streets here, truck full of soldiers, is a lot of like drug control banners. This one has a guy with a bomb vest attached, probably saying that if you do drugs, your time is short. I've seen these all over the place. I have a feeling that this area has a little bit of a problem. It seems like cocaine. Looks like the Chinese government's trying to put a squash on it. There's a bunch of these signs. So there's a guy with the time bomb. Cherish life away from drugs. And then this one's kind of... Can anybody tell me what sign that little skeleton person is holding up there? Poppies with like little skull and crossbones in them. And then this one guy holding up a sign. It's backwards, but China National Narcotics Control Commission. Here's one that's correct. Been pretty steady, long, straight roads. Then they break them up with some villages that you gotta ride through, and those are fun. Nothing really to note. Lots of people swerving around trying to get a look. Lots of construction over there. I did have one thing happen that I haven't had happen in a very long time. Actually, only one time before. It was in China, as a matter of fact. I'm not sure exactly where. It's in my original travelogues when I talked about it. Some guy driving a little truck drives past. He sees me, and so he pulls ahead and he parks way ahead. And I'm thinking he's parked so that he can get his phone out and record me as I ride by while he's stopped on the side of the road, which happens quite a bit. No, he lets me ride by, and I'm looking and he's not even holding his phone out, so I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe it wasn't me, maybe I'm just being somewhat narcissistic, and he had to stop on the road for something else. I'm looking in my rearview mirrors though at him, and I can see him pull back onto the road, and he pulls past me and he holds his camera out. And it's not a real truck, it's like one of those three-wheeled trucks, you know, those... Not really, some of you might not know. They're popular here in China. They're basically like a pickup truck and a scooter. I mean, pickup truck and a motorcycle basically put together. And so he's holding his phone out and he's slowly coming over to the edge of the road. And he's squeezing me off the road. In the beginning, I always give somebody a smile, you know, it's always my habit. Hi, how you doing? Oh, hi. But he's still doing it, and I'm like, does he know he's pushing me off the road? Is he trying to record me as he shoves me off to the side of the road? I honestly don't know the answer, because he kind of shoved me off. I had to slam on the brakes just before I went off the road. And I was like, what the fuck? And I kind of threw my hands up like this. And then I end up pulling around him. And I kind of like give him the, hey, what's up, dude? And he's looking at his phone. He's like, oh, did I get it? Did I get it? I look in my rearview mirror and he's waving, and I give him, I don't flick him off, but I give him one of these, like, so he can see me from behind. I'm like, what the hell? Then he drove past me and he smiled and he waved. I waved back at him. I think it was an accident, but I get a lot of interesting love from people, you know, happiness and everything. But some people, I don't know, I worry someday I'm gonna cause an accident because somebody's gonna pause in the middle of the road like many people do. The people around him aren't gonna realize what he's doing. Or somebody's gonna hit me because they're trying to take a picture of me, which is crazy.
Next time on the Jayoe vlog.
Another day, another dollar. I've had some weird encounters in my day, but that one with the guy driving that truck was a doozy. And he was hacking away at the body right below the middle of the back. So I was like, he's already dead?